Good morning. Give me a second. I just realized I need to take care of some audio that's really loud. I can't. It's morning. It's so strange to say that to myself. Just, it's morning. Thank you, Scroll Drop, for the raid. Normally I'm not streaming at this hour. So it's a bit, like off schedule for me. I meant to stream about 10 hours ago. Yes, go to work. Go to work. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Super Tiger Fox. Let me shout you out. Yeah, I haven't had my tea yet. I haven't had my tea. I just made the tea. Although it's kind of a case of like, I should really just be trying to go back to sleep. I'm going to try and power through it and stay awake for, I guess, 24 hours. I think I'm going to try and do that to reset everything. I had to sign for a package a day or two ago, and that was during the day, and don't know what time it's gonna come by. And I've had a few other packages arrive like every day as well that I try and get in the middle of the day, along with a few other things. It's just being a day person is not my thing, and it's really kind of thrown me off, which is why I slept in 10 hours. Okay, I should finish the shout out. Give me a second. It had a problem. Powering through it. What am I supposed to do that if not power through it? Just go back to bed right now? Is that the idea? Okay. They're broken today? Okay. Going to Twitter hurt then. But today, I was supposed to... Yesterday? What is time? Last evening, I was supposed to not restart, but I was going to continue working on Legend of Mana. And I can sort of understand why. It's a very strange game. It's something that I haven't played in about like 2 decades. So I was really excited to hear about the remaster coming out. Oh, thank you. Oh, water. Actually, I do have tea. Give me a second. Yes. My parents did a very good job on the modal. Let me stop this from steeping. Okay. Don't want it oversteeped. It's English. It's not English black tea. It's Irish breakfast tea. Yeah, they did a very good job. Let me real quick. It's a full model, and I've got quite the range of motion too, which is almost kind of a problem. You can tell when I'm looking at chat if I'm looking this way, if I'm looking over here. Yeah, so I've got full on movement ish. No hand motion, not like grabby hands or anything. And the skirt too. See through. She even did my nails. French tips. So let's move that back. Nice bounce. I am not like the most bouncy child of my father. I'm not the most bouncy child. I actually don't really have all that. I don't actually really have all that much compared to some others. Not really. He says he went through Boo Boot Camp when he worked on Alara, if you know Alara. I mean, that is true. Alara is another elf VTuber. But yes, I last went through Legend of Mana about 2 decades ago. And that was, I still have the disc, like right here, actually. I don't actually have a PlayStation anymore, but I have the game, and I think I even still have the memory card that it's on. But yeah. Oh, the disc isn't actually too banged up now that I look at it. And there was talk about like, oh, you should read the booklet to see information about the land mana levels and stuff. The book isn't isn't super helpful on that front. Father is bouncier. Actually, I don't think he is. I mean, like, I guess, like, when it comes to regular bounciness, he is, but not for, like, chest. He's actually rather flat. No, Mana is not an SNES game, actually. I thought it was, too, initially, because of the way it looks, but it was actually made for the PlayStation. It actually came out on PlayStation first, I believe. Let me just double check, because it came out in 99. Yeah. Because, yeah, based on the way it looks, with the sprites especially. But I guess it's more so they went with, very deliberately, the sprite style. And the... So actually, that makes me wonder. Hold on, let me check. Is there a way for me to see, like, if I have what printing I have, so to speak, of the CD? It doesn't have, like, classics on the side or anything, which... Chest? Were you not talking about chest? Father is actually quite athletic, too. I still have a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. But again, I don't actually have a PlayStation 1. I went through a fit of KonMari, and I donated it. And it's kind of well, if I really want one again, I can just go down to the local retro store and buy a new one. Okay. Pipe. Let's see. There's a way to do this, isn't there? Yeah. Boop. I'm getting a little faster at that. Let me check, though. The book doesn't have it, does it? It just says that it's copyright 2009 or 1999 2000. And it's got ads for Chrono Cross and Threads of Fate, which is probably how I learned about Threads of Fate, where it's like, oh, that would be cool, and actually probably how my friend heard about it. She got to play it. I did not. But then again, she got to go to Blockbuster to rent games. Yeah, someone else. Yeah, Professor Bloom was just playing it, right? Professor Bloom was just playing it. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. That's the ad for the Brady Games Legend of Mana Team official strategy guide. So yeah, I don't know if there were multiple printings of the Legend of Mana, but I have 8 printing. It's got actually, I just realized it's got a hint and tips thing on the bottom. I didn't have like any cheat systems for any of my stuff. I didn't have a whole lot of accessories to go with my games except for the NES, and that was because it was at least secondhand, and it came with those. They were integral to some of the games that I received. Let's see. There's the hints and tips for 95 cents a minute. Auto hints 24 hours. Live assistance Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. PST. Touch tone phone, price subject to change. I never got to do that either. But then again, it was the age of game packs. No, it's not 8 hours. I'm probably actually only going to do like 3-ish. I'm only going to do like 3-ish, I think. If it's 7, yeah, something around there. Okay, that was the sip. Ooh, that was hot. The tea was hot. Okay. Also, I fixed the controllers. So when I initially played this, I was really put off by the fact that I have a Switch controller plugged in for this, and it doesn't match the setup that we have for inside the game. So it would say like, hey, press X to do this, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna hit the X button on the controller, and that's absolutely not what was supposed to happen. But now it should match. And also I made A on the Switch to be the default, like, acceptance type thing. So we'll see how this goes. Let me do something else. Because I want to play. Although I didn't actually solve the jungle puzzle. I meant to solve it, but instead I started learning how to play balloons. I started learning how to play balloons, and I started doing a bit more Vampire Survivors outside of stream. Moonlight, was it? Balloonlight Monkey Log converted me. Okay. Legend of Mana. And also putting the music back on. Okay. Actually, while we're here, real quick, can I set up a poll from here? Chat highlights, turn on shield mode, chat settings. Okay, I don't know how to set up a poll from here. Unless I can do it in here. It's just more like, which version of the music today? Which version of the music? The original or the arranged? Original or arranged? Okay. I'm not in the right. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So you can't actually, like, test the differences in here, unfortunately. I don't think. We'll go with original today, I suppose. We'll go with original today. And also, autosaves, thank fuck. Thank fuck. Let's see. Right. I was kind of, I meant to look this up if there was an easier way for me to save other than literally finding one of those standing stones. Okay. Ah, that wasn't the point. That wasn't the point. It's it's a bit dated, but then again, it's a retro game. It's kind of, I had rose-colored glasses actually for the first time I was playing this in like 2 decades, because I remember it being, I don't want to say so much different when I was younger. It felt like, because I knew it was like 32-bit, 24-bit, 32-esque. But at the same time, I don't remember the backgrounds being quite so detailed. I also, oh right, something I did off stream, I got my first pet, and I brought him along. But one of the things that really made me fall in love with this game is the character designs are really neat. I can go back to, I'm gonna go back home in a second in the game. And thank you, Lazy Guy, for the follow. So here we have Onion Warrior. And you get a glimpse of his full character design here with the head compared to his, like, sprite. Sprite is the word. Goodbye. We don't need you right now. But they do actually, for all the characters, they do have a full illustration to show you what they look like. And they are, I don't want to say wild, but there's very few that are human looking. Exactly. Or like full human looking. They're very, I don't want to say monstrous. Exactly. Oh, I didn't actually want to go to Domina. But I wanted to go home. Also, I learned roughly about the mana system here, and like, oops, I really fucked up the placement. But it's okay. It'll be fine. We just won't be able to get literally everything in our first go. But replayability. Hmm? Can we talk to him yet? Oh, I guess not. He won't talk to me, will he? No. Actually, was it here or was it... No, it's definitely somewhere home. It's just a question of where in home do we get this information. Yeah, the difference between the character art and the backgrounds made me wonder, like, wait, did they only keep the sprite ones because they felt like people wouldn't like the more detailed versions? And then realizing, wait, it was for the PS1 to begin with, it was probably like this-ish to begin with. Encyclopedias, here we go. Real quick. So for all the characters that we met, they actually have a full illustration. So we have Rabbit Man, Set Shots, we have nuns in general, Boink, who we're probably going to see a lot more of in the future. I never actually played a Resident Evil game. I was too much of a coward. Dana, Cat Lady, one of the few humanish looking characters, but he's not actually human. He's a Jumi. You can tell because he has a big gem on his chest. It's kind of a... Is he a mouse man? Is he a rat man? It's really hard to tell. Another human character? Like, actually, I would say she's probably the most human... Okay. Most human looking that we've seen, except for, I guess, the flowers in her hair. Although it's kind of a question of, are those flowers in her hair, or is that literally her part of her? It's really hard to tell with these, because normally it would be assumed, no, she just has giant flowers in her hair. But here, considering we have... Let's see. Let me grab another one. This guy. Like, literally a beetle man. So the flowers could be part of her. Same thing here. Like, look at her. Look at those hands. Look at those wings. And same here. Antenna and wings. This person is the priest. And her. Like, her hair is grapes. Her hair is grapes. So the flowers could be anything. Is she also a garden elf? I kind of doubt it, honestly. I kind of doubt it. Actually, spoilers. Spoilers. To be 100% clear, I already know too much about her because this is my second time or third time playing through the game. I say second or third. It's been 2 decades since I last played it. I don't remember if I restarted back then, like if there was a couple month gap in between some playthroughs back then. I was just not pointed ears though, so... I will say, I mean, actually, I guess it kind of is a case of, do you guys care about spoilers? It has been over 2 decades since the game was released. It's been over 2 decades since it was released. So, I will say, look at how human the other characters are. And then compare the next human-looking ones to her. This is another Jumi right here. A person, someone who looks human but has a jewel core. They're crystal gems, as someone pointed out last time I played this game. They are crystal gems. But I suppose that's not an uncommon concept through various games, right? Good morning, Hayden. Hayden? Hayden? I just realized, I'm sorry. Skippy, my love. Then there's actually, like, Mr. Modi. Mr. Modi confuses me. It's kind of a case of he looks too human to be in this game. Is he a Jumi? Is he a Jumi? And we just don't know it. Or is he simply just not human because he is everywhere at all times doing everything? Skippy looks like almost like a real person. Are you kidding me? Look at those ears! Look at those ears! And then there's just like the skinniness of everything. He literally has 3 toes. He literally has 3 toes. I had a crush on Skippy though. No, that's fuzzy, like, those are pant. Look, it's like fuzzy pant things. It's like drawstrings. They're drawstrings. They're drawstrings. The drawstring ends. That's what they are. Sotheby. Another human-looking character. Although, actually, Sproutlings kind of look like Sandra a little bit, don't they? Skinny rocker. I don't know if he counts as rocker. I don't really know if he counts as rocker. But yeah, also apparently Sproutlings turn into flowerlings eventually. I actually say it right here. When a flower blooms on a Sproutling's head, it becomes a flowerling. And then we have fairies. And then the nuns. What? Okay. Let's cancel. This is gonna throw me a little bit off as well because now it's kind of a case of, am I understanding the controls correctly since I messed them up from last time? Actually, hold on. No, this isn't the right one that we need. We need... Let me... It's not this one. Did I? Sorry, I'm trying to see about, like, getting a different set of controls up so I can see where to go next. So we have world map controls. We have Domina, Luon Highway, Gato Grotto, the beach, the jungle, and the Mindus Ruins, and Duma Desert. And that's it. We haven't actually been to the beach yet. And I'm doing this like way... I don't want to say way out of order. There is no official order to do things. Oh, right. So you see on the bottom left-ish area where there's all those little sprouts and the, like, wheels. So... yeah, I've probably been fucking up that too, since I've just been kind of placing things as I want without regard to that. But that apparently affects minions that are available. That affects minions that are available. So I probably locked myself out of a lot of things. There's also the case of... So there's only one place, I suppose, or I've heard, that requires it to be placed on water. And I actually kept quite a few water spots open because I didn't know how many were like that, so we might not actually be able to place all our artifacts, depending. We might not be able to place all our artifacts. Let's go to the beach. Let's see what's available at the beach. And you'll see it takes us a day to travel different lands. Let's see. Valerie, me love, I can't leave the captain and my shipmates. Must you return to the ship, my darling David? Aye, there'll be no such thing as freedom for deckhands like me. I know, I should never have fallen in love with a pirate. Oh look, David! Those little scurrying crabs are so cute! Aye, they be crabs, but they ain't so crabby as they look. David, I have... Arr? Arr? What is it? What is she going to say? Never mind. You should get going. I'll hatch it myself. She has an egg! She was going to tell him! hatch. Valerie, did you lay an egg? Sorry, did you lay an egg? These are very important. Arr. Arr. Ah. Oh, right, so this is the tail of the creature. Can we like... They pop. They pop. They pop. Grabbed on the side. Oops. My mother also says ye a lot. So I kind of mix up between seeing it as like a pirate thing and not exactly a pirate thing. Oh right, and when we're close together, me and my pet, we get that little like electricity in between us. There's synergy. There's synergy. It's like half covered. That's the one annoying thing, I guess, about one of the annoying things. The location of things. Background kind of gets in the way of the battle and stuff, honestly. Like, it's hard for me to tell sometimes what is supposed to be an area you can move through and not. And then there are things like this where, like, cool, there's layering, but when you're trying to fight something back here and you're kind of caught in the screen, you're locked out of the screen. I can't move any further back. We're gonna lance. We're gonna lance. It works! It works! That's one of the... You get special attacks. Let me actually see it from here. Is it not this control? Sorry, I had to figure out why I did that. Or like what did it. Let's do one player controls. Options menu, artifact selector, pages. Like, I don't think I did anything different. It's just a case of... There's two different control screens. Unless it just doesn't like... Okay, I'm gonna restore really quickly. Gonna restore really quickly. Okay. Yeah, no, okay, so it's different now. It used to be if I hit a certain key on the board, it would bring up a particular control. I have to do this all backwards. I'm gonna do this all backwards. Okay. So what I'm doing is confirm speak as A. Frick. It's gonna be A. Which means cancel close is gonna be B. And I don't know what menu this is. I don't know what menu this is. Like what button. Actually, what I should do is quickly check. No. Oh, it's X now. I'm not certain how I feel about this. Okay, so diary. This is what I was looking for. So these are the little sorcerers. I forgot. Okay, we have a little sorcerers to do. So we have David and Valerie's beachside romance that we've just unlocked. There's Tea Time of Danger, which I haven't finished. And Everything in Gold is something that we finished. I think there's like 30 something of these. I could be wrong. Maybe 40. I don't actually know if I've played through all of these, to be honest, like all the different events. I may have actually been locked through them before because I don't know if I did the optimal route for things. Because if you don't place things just right, you might not be able to place everything in the ends. Or it might be a case of you need certain you need certain values of things. But I don't really know how much they expected people to go through like the entire game, like do everything. What is... Ah, okay. Here we are. Oh, floppy ones. Ah. Oh, so there are two paths. This is the kind of case where, I meant to grab a map. I meant to get a map. I believe so. Mostly because there might be, in order to have certain events, you might need to have certain levels in certain lands. There's a lot of guides about how the optimal placement, but there's not a whole lot of guides as to why it's that way, unfortunately. I did find one guide that explains how to calculate things. Ah! Okay. Oh, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm running. Okay, it's backwards. Can I do this? I'll do this. I think that the easiest one to do, again, is the story of the crystal gems, essentially. I feel like that's the easiest path to complete. But there are two other paths. The reason why I say two other, I know one of them is a more direct love story. I don't remember what the third one is, though, aside from the fact that there is a story for the what is going on? For the Tree of Mana. There's a story for the Tree of Mana. But that can only be done, I believe, when you unlock... It bounced me like a seal. Blah. Is this a den? Did I just do this for dead end? Frick. Frick. There's like legit no other place around here. Okay. Yeah. Frick. Okay, so dead ends in the caves. Now we have to go back through this. I guess that's the one frustrating thing. I think that I don't have like random battles turned on exactly. I shouldn't have done that. I should have picked up the experience. I should have picked up the experience. I should have picked up the experience. No. No. I will see though. I'm pretty certain they have random turned off. It's just that if I can skip some of these battles, that would be great. If I could skip some of these battles, it would be great. We're just gonna javelin. And he's running away, so this probably won't actually work. This probably won't actually work. Oh, it sort of did. It sort of did. Oh, one thing I've been meaning to do next time I'm in battle. Next time I'm in battle, I can check to see what level I'm fighting against and actually compare it against what I am. So I'm level 12 actually. Hold on. 9. Okay, level 9. So, one of the neat things about this game is that the level of the monsters that you face in a given area are determined by the order in which you place them. It's determined by the lands level, so to speak, actually, which is determined by the order that you place the lands in and how far away from home it is. Can I not? Is there a way? There's no way out here? What is this all about? Is this a dead end? This sucks. I don't know if there was any other location that we could go to. Okay, real quick. What was up with the diary? What did the diary say? For summer loving. Summer loving, my bad. Summer loving. Okay, there's no more details about it. It's just this. It's it. How am I supposed to help this couple if I can't find them? How am I supposed to... It's not even like matchmaker at this stage, is it? Is it? I guess it's like relationship fixer? Sort of. Okay. Kind of like, can I group them together so I can do this? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And that wasn't enough? That wasn't enough? Another nice thing is that it does, you don't have to worry about your health as much. Okay. So there was nothing up here. But they did run off in this direction, right? You can see the seam! You can see the seam on the shoreline. There are a few other times when you can see the seams. It's a little awkward. Like, they did a mostly good job with this. They did a mostly good job. But yeah, just thinking, she should have told him. She should have told him more outright. Crabs. Actually, hold on. Just thinking, so this is probably gonna be a bit of a waste of this path, so to speak. But there is that one marker, not marker, but there's like a space over here that we didn't get to try before, so. Oh, my pet is dead. Thankfully, it's not dead for long. It's just dead for this battle. Oh, you can see actually he's reviving. So the gray line in his health bar, he'll revive once that's up to 100, I believe. Like once it's full. And now he's back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was really hoping that this would be a path that we could take, but it's not. It's like the one frustrating thing about this game. Which way do I go? I guess we're running off this way instead? My headphones seem to be a little funky today. I wonder if someone's been leaning on them. Let me see. Excellent. Maybe not so excellent. I feel like I am better at this than I was before, honestly. Like the very first time I was playing this, I got trashed by a bunch of tomatoes. I got thrashed. It's way easier now that I actually know and remember to use the special abilities. And also, I guess the pet helps too. The pet helps a lot. It's just taking things on the side. Feels like cheating. It feels like cheating. Tomatoes have fire breath. Yeah, they did. I wonder if I can do this actually. Will this be fine? You didn't kill him? I should have checked to see what his level was. What? Hold on, wait. So we can. This is how we also find the name of the monster. So it's we're actually fighting chocobos. Thank you, Socialist Daughter, for the follow. We're actually fighting chocobos, and they're actually close to my level. Wait. Sorry, it's more so. Okay. That's neat. So if I ever somehow forget my controls, I can tap them here. Yeah, I can. Chocobos. You can't ride chocobos in here. I could theoretically raise a chocobo. I could theoretically raise a chocobo if I got a minion. I wonder if that's something that's possible through this area. Like, so you can have minions, right? As I've said, like, that's why I have the little bunny. Let me back up a tiny bit and do this. So, I wonder if Black Chocobos is a minion I can get based on them being here. That's so little experience. That's so little experience. No, this game does not follow that at all, unfortunately. Sunset Caverns. It's a big baby. Okay. I honestly, I want to say they probably do have recolors of the other chocobos in here. It would make sense for them to do that. Yeah, that was another thing I saw with the whole like land system that I'm just kind of ignoring for this run through since I've already kind of fucked it up. Or rather, I've kind of fucked up. I don't think I've placed anything other than the default town for when it comes to like materials, because there is only a few areas where you can get the materials, right? So there's supposed to be like a very careful ordering of things. And oh, what? Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. So there's only like 5, I think, locations where you can buy the materials. And the materials that you get are dependent on the level, the overall like land level. So you have to be careful about how you place things in order to make sure that you can get one of each. Otherwise, you might end up with like one. Your starter shop is always going to be selling starter shop. Your starter area is always going to be selling like the lowest level stuff because of how land levels work. But you can really fuck it up later and theoretically place everything. All the other, like, I think it's only 3 or 4 other locations that sell materials. There's like, I think 5 levels of materials, and if you place things wrong, you could end up with everything selling the same level of material. Kind of a, did I see something out of the corner of my eye there? I don't know. So I just realized I should try something. What? Let me try. Let me help you, little buddy. Let me help you. So he doesn't get completely chomped. He's gonna get thrashed! He's gonna get thrashed! Yeah, I haven't been following a guide, honestly. I'm going to follow a guide probably for one of the puzzles because I haven't... I fucked it up. I think it's the ruins or the jungle. Like, nope, I don't understand this right now. Hello, AG. How are you? And I feel like I am... If I play through this again? What do you mean, boink? What do you mean, boink? Let me touch the tail. Let me touch the tail. Let me touch the tail. I don't understand it. I finished Witcher. Yes. I finished Witcher. I've done the... I finished Witcher 3, and I did both the DLCs, and I also did the Wine Wars DLC. That was actually pretty fun. I haven't... It's not like I finished the entirety of Witcher. I haven't done like all the quests and stuff, but it's a really deep game. It's just... There was a thing in the encyclopedia about them. So when you touch one part of them, you get transferred to the other part. and there was no way for me to avoid that. So I think they're meant to be kind of blockers or like shortcuts, essentially. Because the very first time oh right, I'm gonna go onto the highway because that's, I believe, where I'm going to do Little Sorcerers. Boink, boink. They are quick ways into like deeper parts. So like I can touch him here, boink, and he'll transport me to where his tail ends. Like, we did see his tail in there, but we also see the tail here. Because initially when I first opened this up, it was kind of a, what the fuck is this? Like, is this something I can attack? What can I do with it? And I couldn't do anything at the time. What? Actually, hold on. We're gonna go to the diary real quick, because we're doing Little Sorcerers. What? Domina has a pumpkin problem? Right. I'm trying to remember. So for The Witcher, I actually went through until almost the end of the game. Like, it was only the second DLC boss where I learned that I could dodge properly. Like, there was a roll, basically. So it was just sort of a, this could have been a lot easier. This could have been a lot easier if I had actually done that. If I learned that in the first place. If I remembered that. Oh, here's another chocobo. Hold on. Level 2. Level 2. Okay. So I wonder if that there are chocobos I can get from here as well. As a minion? Ah! Come on! It is a little finicky in terms of like having to be on this exact right level. Odd meat, okay. I'm pretty certain that I have to meet them here. I remember this in the past, but I don't remember here what this is. I mean, kind of. It's... Look at that movement. Look at that movement. Welcome, welcome. Come closer. I trust a giant rock creature, don't you? Hello there. What do you wish to know? It's my Auntie Aqua voice. Let's ask about the wisdoms. The audio's a bit strange. It was Nuella the Puppeteer who pointed the 7 wisdoms. By awakening me, she came to realize that beings far wiser than humans exist. However, our way is paved by neither wisdoms nor heroes, but by common folk like you. Am I really just a common folk? Am I really just a common folk? Eventually, you may become a hero yourself. By the way, Primrose, there should be an ancient tree beside your house. He will help you with many things. You're welcome to return anytime. Is this it? Okay, real quick. Let's see what you know. About this world real quick. This world is Vadiel, and it is made of mana waves. Vadiel is not one world, but several. The land of fairies, the land of elementals, and the land of humans, but humans cannot enter the other worlds. You are welcome to return anytime. So I guess that's that for Gaia, who is some Gaia. Now I have to go back. Right, I was going to see about if I have the random encounters turned off or not. Yeah, I don't know if the audio is cutting out for only on my headphones or if it's further on. I have been playing with my audio setup because I got a fancy new microphone I've been testing out. No, it wasn't this. It was... No. In here. Game data? We can save at any time? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Gallery. So what is... Oh, okay. How to play. Settings. Yeah, I could have swore that there was a way to turn on and off. Oh, it's right here. Encounters. I'm blind. I'm blind. Okay. Okay. So we've only been doing story-related battles. Not that these are like necessarily like super story-related battles, honestly. And again, I don't know whether this is always Primrose Canyon or if it's specifically named after like just kind of a wait. Why are those like that? Those look like monsters, right? Those look like monsters. It wasn't just me. So what if I go up here? The Great Rift. Wait. I feel like I have done this before. Ow! So I turn them off, so I can just skip them, and they just stay there. I'm not a She-Hulk. Just because I'm green. A monster egg! A monster egg! Look! It might even be a chocobo. It might even be a chocobo. Do we remember our lessons? Do we remember our lessons on monster egg hunting? Oh no, don't come over here. Give me a second. I'm gonna have some tea first. Lots of things are great. It's more of a case of like, how do I drop the items again? How do I drop items again? Go away. We're going to put some food down. It's just a case of what kind of food. Let's put down some animal meat, actually, if I can. I can't do anything with it? Nope. We're going to do this. Come on. Go for the meat. Look at the little flood. Oh, no, don't run away. Don't run away. How much do I have to feed it? It's supposed to, like, go quiet or something. This is not a Magic. This is a Legend of Mana game. Come on. Go back for it. It's a Legend of Mana. It's a retro. It's a PS1. It's a PS1 game. It's a, like... not exactly... It's a JRPG, but at the same time, it's very... I don't want to say it's non-linear because there are linear paths you can take, but you can do things in a lot of different order. Like, there's no one set order. Come on, let me catch you. Let me catch you. Don't be so upset. Don't be so upset. Why aren't you, like, falling asleep? Why aren't you falling asleep? Eat the food and then, like, go be happy. It's asleep. We can catch it. Aerial egg. Deliver the Whelpy to the corral I go. So we may have just gotten a chocobo. We may have just gotten a chocobo. Let's see. This wasn't what I was planning on doing, to be honest here. I wasn't planning on getting, like, a new pet. I really was not planning on getting a new pet. Okay. Oh, let me cross through. Let me cross through. There's no path up here. There's no path up here. There's only the path down here. Which Chocobo music, though? Which Chocobo music? Save! I can save here. Oh, these are also the points where you can do 2-player control. I have to wonder how that works, though, when it comes to Steam. Like, if I physically had someone here to be player 2, could I do that? Like, there's no reason I can't, right? Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Just thinking about like Chocobo music. What is the Chocobo music? What is the Chocobo music? Do I have? I do have it up. Really quick. What is it? Doot doot. Doot doot. No, I guess I'm thinking of Cats on Mars. I'm thinking of Cats on Mars a little bit, like ba need to call indico and say da 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 toi vin faire. That's Cats on Mars. That's not Chocobo. Like I only know the first like 2 notes. Actually, I guess that's 4 notes because it's doot 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 doot, and then from there it just kind of goes blank. I've never. Oh, and I guess there's like Flamenco de Chocobo, right? But I don't remember how that one goes either. Yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's kind of a why can't I recognize? Why can't I think of it right now? Orally blind. I'm deaf. Musically deaf. Let's see. It's unfortunate that it's difficult to hook up a lot of retro game systems to computers nowadays. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning. Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, I was looking up. Well, previously I looked up how are you able to hook up older game systems, since I do have an SNES and I have some games. Like that could be fun. I have a capture card. It's not that straightforward. And even for like a PlayStation 3, I guess, or is it PlayStation 2? It's not very straightforward. And PlayStation 1 might also be not like technically out, but it's not super easy. And then it's kind of also the case of like PlayStation 1 Classic Mini, SNES. Classic Mini? I have the actual SNES. I have an actual, well not SNES, I have an actual NES. One that was probably, but it's, I say secondhand, I'm probably only the second owner, honestly. I'm only the second owner, I would imagine. It was my sister's then boyfriend. Now he's the husband. Her husband, not my husband. Yeah, he gifted it to me, or rather, like it was a gift to me, I guess, for one Christmas, for one holiday. Okay. I think also the same with the PlayStation, honestly. It may have been the case, actually, that when he got the PlayStation, that may have been when the PlayStation 2 came out, when I got a PlayStation. Just thinking like, that would make sense. That would make sense. My own, I suppose, like, direct family was much more interested in computer games. Old-fashioned LAN parties. Okay, let's try what starts at Duma Desert. Yeah, so there's an 8-day week essentially here before it repeats. Huh. Are these talkable? It's horrifying. It's all too much of a shock. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. I demand some food. How could you do this to us? I can't believe it. There's so many students. The ancient spellbook was stolen. Who's this? Oh. I actually don't recognize her. I don't recognize her at all. What should we do now? What are you doing here? Is there a problem, ma'am? Someone bothering you, ma'am? We'll take care of her, ma'am. Get her! Charge! I wasn't pushing through those that quickly. The game is doing that. Ah! Cut it out. Stop it now. Oh, Miss Cathinja. Cathinja. What a name. She's not with Mephians. Stop clobbering everyone you see. Yikes, please don't glare at us. We don't want to explode. Pathetic. What a bunch of wimps. We're looking for a guy named Mephians. Mephians? I have no idea what she is. I don't remember her. I legit do not remember her in the game. He stole an ancient spellbook from the school's library. And then he gathered his students and came here to try out some of the magic. We want to retrieve the book, but the desert is too large to search. I don't know what to do. There's also the case of, I mean, you've seen the other character designs, so some of them are a bit more straightforward, like she looks clearly like a cat lady. This one's a fruit bowl lady. This one's like more commonly a fairy. She looks like a dragon lady, sort of, you know? But it might be a case of, let me actually, real quick. Her name was, what again? I don't know what to do. Let's offer to help. Let's offer to help. Hey, thanks. We'll find him sooner if we work together. By the way, I'm Cathinja, a professor at the Academy of Magic. Okay, let's look up a full picture of Cathinja. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this without, like, going home. Okay, Cathinja. Oh, wow. Okay, this is gonna look a little, grainy, perhaps. Give me a second. This might look a little grainy if I bring it up. Oh, it's a WebP. Okay, it's not a WebP. Let's not do WebP. There's no reason. Why can't I write? Why can't I say? Is it? Okay, that was a bit strange. It was a bit stuck. It was a bit stuck. Okay, what is this? Excellent. This is what she looks like. Let me make it a little bit smaller. That's her full look. Dragon Lady is a good way of putting it, I feel like. Dragon Lady. Snake Lady, I guess? Except look at her feet. Look at her feet. I mean, the fact that she actually has feet. She's like the Dragon Ball dragon, except humanized? Like there's the level of like furry between a human and the Dragon Ball dragon. She's somewhere on that track. Or maybe like a sea serpent lady, more so. Very, if you look at old-fashioned pirate maps and they have the sea serpent on there, she looks like she could also be on that track. I'm not actually very good at chess. I'm not very good at chess. I don't know chess very well. I know Mahjong. And I understand tiniest bit of Go, but I'm not like good at Go either. A lot of the games I do know are, I just say like more modern, because it's also like I've never actually played Catan. I've seen people play Catan once, but I have played other board games that are on the older side, I suppose. Or rather, updated versions of them, like Merchants of Venus. Pretty sure it's Venus. It's Venus, isn't it? It's Venus. It's a pun. It's a pun. That's why I'm not 100% certain. Onitama? I don't know if I've played Onitama. I don't know if I've played Onitama. Let's see. I think part of it is also that a lot of the games that I play are generally games that support like at least 3 to 4 people. At least 3 to 4 people, up to usually 6, but it depends. Not to say I don't have any 2-player games, but they're much rarer, and I don't often get to break them out. We can coordinate by using the students as messengers. Oh, and watch out for my fiance's pupils. They'll probably lie to you. Alright, let's go. So her students are blue and brown. BB. They're BB. Yeah! Hey, don't leave me. Just ran off. Okay. Oh, what does this count as? We have 8 now. Reach for the stars, huh? Reach for the stars. What? Miss Cathinja's over here, so you should look over that way. He's lying. She didn't go that way. You're the liar. She did too come this way. You know that's not... You know that's not right. She definitely came this way. Liar, liar, liar. I'm not touching anything here. You're in Mr. Mithiancy's class, aren't you? It's doing it on its own when it comes to these critters. You're talking about yourself. Have a taste of this. Oh yeah, how about this? I got lizard meat. Ta-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, the noise. Actually, I wonder. Hold on. Ah, this wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay, so I can't actually, like, trigger them to fight. Crafting strategy. Huh. And it's an actual board game? Not just, like, a digital board game? We can't do anything here. That's frustrating. Actual board game. Yeah, I do know some people who have like 2-player games, but we so rarely get to break them out. Gimmick board games. Not gimmick, but like box gimmick. I want to say, how does it store as a scroll case? Actually, I guess it wouldn't be so bad, would it? I say that as if I don't have a bunch of things that are gimmicks. They're gimmicks. I have the, when it comes to anime, I have the Beck box that it looks like an amp. It's kind of awkward to store. And also I have the Food Wars one where it looks like a huge fancy lunchbox, and it came with like, oh God, what did it come with? It's like, it's in the library. And did it come in an apron or something like that? It came with a few things. I think it may have came with like actual plateware and perhaps chopsticks. So much. Long square. I got rest. You can't go through here. Turn around and go back. We're gonna push past. Kids today, you're gonna regret that, youngin'. Witness the power of the twin terrors. Take this, and that. Can I get past them now? Oh, I can. What? Hey, you too. Did you take care of Miss Cathinja's little pet? Yes, sir. We sent her this way. That's the right way, dimwits. Ah, well. Next time you can stop her any way you can, okay? Yes, sir. So we're on the right track? We're on the right track. Trying to think of other, I mean, gimmicky board game boxes. Thinking about, like, there's Gloomhaven, which is just really fucking heavy, and Frosthaven as well. Frosthaven is 35 pounds. Western Dunes. Am I going the right way? I'm not. I must be. I must be. You get silly eye. What does it look? You saw in the lower right corner, right? It was like a "No Pets Allowed" sign. What the frick? No pets allowed. I'm wondering if I need to unlock the. If I need to do something about the sands, just because there would be a path here. It's blocked. Also, you can see a seam. You can see a seam on the left. Actually, can you? Yeah, you still can. So if you look at the stone head, or rather, stone formation to my left, if you look above that, there's a seam in the sands. Games that come in tins. No pets allowed again. I don't know too many that come in tins. I don't think, but then again, it might be a case of I have to actually look downstairs. I have to look in the library. I have to go to the library for that. What is the weirdest one, otherwise? I guess it's mostly just like the really huge ones. Oh, actually, so there's one called, this is more of a party game, Bring Your Own Book, and it doesn't, if I'm correct, it's more like a hidden book type thing, so you kind of need to like tie it together to keep it shut, I think, if it's the way I remember it being. Oh! Neat. Wait, whoa, what? Okay. Let's see. So it's kind of it sort of looked like we went one way and came out the other. Like the maps here are a little confusing. So what if we go up here? Oh, okay. That's a lot of students. That's a lot of students that are for the bad guy. This road is closed. Oh. But we can still go through. Sort of. Turn back already. We're gonna push past. You're gonna force your way through, huh? You're in trouble now. Let's take him down. Yeah. We just run past them. It's fine. Oh, she's back. Hey, wait for me. Whew, I made it. My fiance is as strong as 2 regular sorcerers. You'd better check your equipment before confronting him. Let's save. King Zeta. Wait, what? Whoa, hold on. What do you mean you can't save now? Cannot save the game in this location? Oh, Mysterium. Yeah, Mysterium. It's not the worst when it comes to that, honestly. You know what's really annoying? Machikoro. Machikoro has like the opposite problem. So even with the expansions and stuff, I believe if you take out everything from the original game and from the 2 expansions, you can fit them all into a single expansion box. Much less like the regular box. Like all the boxes are way oversized for what you get. A lot of the other games that have like big box editions, if you don't put them away right, it's fucked. So I have Everdell sitting behind me, and it's another one where you have to, they give you a sheet to put things away so you have the right order. Mysterium is also kind of finicky in that regard too because of the extra pieces that it comes with. I feel like nothing ever stays. Like if you... So I guess there's kind of like, there's multiple ways that you can store your games, right? And I flip-flop between the two. What do you mean I can't go through? Are you ready? We're not ready. We're not really ready. We're gonna try. All right, let's go. We're gonna get fucked. Mephiance? He's just checking himself out. Kuthinja, so glad you came. Stop whatever it is you're doing and return the spellbook. Oh, maybe I should do something a little deeper for this. Book? Oh, that thing. I discarded it. What? Quite a useful book, I'd say. I memorized everything in it. Would you like to see how a star is born? Are you going to make one with that machine? Is that a giant cannon? That's a giant cannon, isn't it? Red Dragon Inn is a massive box. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that too. The problem is that if you don't go for expansions, I guess it really depends. Like, I guess is it board games for the board gamer or is it board games for common people? I hate to say like common people, but at the same time, the board gamer's board game. Then you know, like once you buy that game, you're gonna buy all the expansions. You're gonna get all the pretty shiny things. You're gonna get the physical coin, the metal coins. In that case, yeah, future-proofing. Future-proofing. I say that as someone who's bought a lot of the stupid accessories. Stupid accessories! But it's really nice when the metal coins go click-clack. Actually, I should try that with my new microphone. How do the coins sound? The various coins. This game's coins. How do these pieces sound? Do the box dump. Except I should do the box dump because that would not probably be super good for the pieces inside. But at least the coins. That's not all. I intend to make the stars move as I wish. No, you wouldn't. I would. I'm going to destroy this world by making all the stars fall. I won't let you. There's nothing you can do to stop me. What? Ah? What? What? So we got kind of pushed. Whoa, hold on. Okay, they're only level 8. That makes me feel a little better. They're only level 8. Oh, they're wrecking my poor guy, though. They're wrecking my poor guy. %. Okay, can I do this? We're gonna Lancer through it. We're gonna Lancer through it. They're in a line. This should be fine. Oh, but just looking at the health bar and how little it is. Okay. Like, I'm only through this one. I'm only through this one. Like, we haven't even seen an orange. Okay, we're gonna do Lancer again. Because Lancer is higher damage, I think. It's just more finicky to pull off. Like, that one failed. That one failed. How does he... Is he, like, regenerating health? What's going on? Why is it... Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Why does he have so many blue and green health bars? Why does he have so many health bars? Am I really fucked here? Oh, we have a yellow! We have a yellow! We have a yellow. But I'm getting kind of thrashed. Fire breath. Oh no. He's already at 35% health! I probably shouldn't be doing Lancer anymore since it's not, like, exactly working as I'd hope. They're not, like, healing in between, are they? Oh, come on! No. I guess I have to, like, jump. Let me... Will this help? Okay, it doesn't help enough. It does not help enough. I was hoping. Okay. Maybe. I don't necessarily know if it's scripted. Because it's not like we're fighting against the actual professor. Or, okay, we're probably fucked here, honestly. I thought that this would be fine. Because they're like, what, level 8? How bad can that be in the grand scheme of things? But they're health bars, man. We got one down. Look at that's paltry. That's paltry. Oh, no. It's paltry. It's paltry. We're gonna die. We're not. Oh, wait. We are getting our health back a little bit. But we, like, literally can't take another hit. Okay, I want to make sure I know how to jump properly, because otherwise... It's gonna be a dance! It's gonna be a dance? Oh. No! Can't believe he dodged! Or, like, defended? He defended. Okay, please. Please. Oh no. We're gonna continue. We're gonna be stuck in here. Until we defeat the boss. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna just Mighty Javelin next time, because this way it's guaranteed hit, essentially. He's already dead! My pet's already dead. Oh, this is gonna be worse. How is this worse? Mighty Javelin time. Can't miss. Probably. He's already down to 7%! He's like, oh, he's so sad! I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts. I've never... that was a PlayStation 2 game first, right? Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation 2 until way after PlayStation. I actually didn't have a PlayStation 2 until... I guess PlayStation 3 or 4 was out, honestly. I was real late. I distinctly remember the game I got PlayStation 2 for as well, and that was Okami. It was Okami. Okay, Mighty Javelin time. I know I should be focusing on one, No! I guess it's a case of, like, if I stay in a certain distance from them, they'll do different types of attacks. Okay, we're gonna Mighty Javelin again. Yeah, Okami was really fun. Okami was really fun. I haven't played that again in a very long time. Since the PlayStation 2 version, honestly. We're dead again. We're dead again. We might just want to return to the main screen. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with the current equipment and such that I have. Since I am just barely eking it out right now. Maybe I need to get like a better companion, to be honest. If I actually just wait a tiny bit, I might be able to do this with a rabbit. We're gonna Mighty Jab. Oh, I didn't get the rabbit in time. I didn't get close enough to the rabbit. I didn't get close enough to the rabbit. 3%. Yeah, we're dead. We're gonna go to the title screen. Wonder where the autosave is. I guess the nice thing is I can... We're not stuck on this quest. We can try a different one. Okay, we already went through this, so we just have to... Again, the no pet symbol. Like, what do you mean no pet allowed? It's right there. Okay. We got this. We got this. We went through this. As long as... It's more of a case of, as long as I've unlocked this event, it's more of a case of, if I leave this area, it's fine, right? It's not like I completely abandoned the quest. It's not like this is locked to this particular day, right? Because they are keeping track of days, roughly. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We might actually be stuck in this fight until I beat it. Unless I want to backtrack to a previous save. Maybe we might be stuck here. Okay, one more shot. Then I'm gonna end up going back to the Luan Highway save. I actually don't really have any other equipment, to be honest. Let me... And there's also no way for me to access my equipment right now. Also. Like, normally it would be hitting X button, but that right now is being taken up by an attack because we have different controls depending on whether or not we're in battle. This reminds me, I once asked someone about, like, worst UI that they've ever encountered, and I don't know if they... How to put this? They probably didn't feel great mentioning game UI, but it was like a perfect answer in the case of, like, they couldn't even remember what the game name was, but the controls were so weird. Like, you had to use this, like, not just using X, Y, A, B and stuff for controls, but it was having to use having to use other buttons as well. Thank you, Nightchase, for the raid. Give me a second. I heard that it's not working properly, but I can still try to do the shout out. Yeah, shout outs are messed up, I guess, right now. Let's see if this shout out works. It does, sort of. You were doing an educational stream? I slept in by 10 hours. My sleep schedule is a mess, so I am awake, and I'm going to try and stay awake until tomorrow morning. Until tomorrow morning. I should probably explain. So I'm Naming Primrose. I am a night elf. I usually play games at night, and I've, for the past couple days, been having to stay awake for packages during the day that needed signatures. So I stayed awake during the day, and that has completely set off my sleep schedule. So this is like a normal human being awake at, like, or rather, I guess waking up at 9 p.m. So yeah, my schedule's fucked up. My schedule is fucked up. So this is just the schedule. This is scheduled stream. Just 10 hours late. 10 hours late. And we are currently stuck in a battle loop because I may have accepted a battle that I'm not strong enough to handle yet, thinking it was fine, and the last autosave is right before this. I don't know if I can avoid it. And thank you for the follow. And okay, guy, and thank you for the follow. Jojo Shabadoo. Hello, Action Production. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so I'm like level 12, and I'm fighting 2 level 8 creatures, and it wouldn't be so bad except for the fact that they've got like 5-6 health bars. That's not like much we've encountered before. It might even be more than that, honestly. It feels like it's more than that, because it's kind of so it's green, blue, green, blue, green, blue, red, finally red, or rather, finally orange, and then red. Oh, it's awful. So this is a game I last played about 2 decades ago. I'm going to die. It's a game I last played like 2 decades ago. Not when it first came out. It was a couple years out by that point, I think. Actually, I could be wrong on that front. I don't remember the exact year. It's not like I have a diary or anything I keep control over. So... oh, actually, what I should be doing is... Oh, I did it in the wrong direction! Fuck! Ah. And I have a minion fighting with me too, and he's dead. I'm dead, he's dead. So this is a PS1 game, despite it looking kind of older at the same time with the sprite imagery, but I swear it's PS1. We're doing original music. It's remastered on Steam, which is the version that we're playing. No! Oh, we can do this! Come on, we can do it. See, look, it's okay. If I hit this one, yeah, it's green again. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is this? What kind of bullshit is that? Hello, Aaron. I slept in a very long time. We're going to... We can avoid it by doing this. We can do this. Full light. Oh. We finally have a yellow health bar. On it. Okay. We might be able to kill this one. Again. No. Because there's still the orange health bar behind it. Oh. But after yellow is nothing. But there's everything else wrong with this entire setup. At least I'm not like constantly being set on fire like before with the tomatoes. But it's still a difficult fight. Mighty Javelin, come on. We did it! We got rid of one. I have 15 health left. This is awful. And he's already killed my pet. He's already killed my pet. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. 15 health. 15 health. And we have a yellow health bar visible. I just have to be really careful. There's also the case of like having to run around and having to get on just the right level to do things. But I guess I also have the ability to... Okay, Pet, take the brunt. Pet, take the brunt again. No, don't get hit. Don't get hit. Lancer time, Lancer time. We can do it, we can do it. It hits! It hits! We have the last health bar on him! We have the last health bar! I'm going to actually let him, like, move closer. I'm gonna let him move closer to me because I don't want to be... I don't want to fight him on the edge because I'm more likely to get caught. So we're gonna try and lure him closer. Come on, closer. Don't just do that movement. What is he doing? I'm glad this isn't time gated. I'm really glad this isn't time gated because this is kind of cheating. I guess it's not cheating. Maybe it's not cheating. Come on, like get closer. I can't hit you if you don't get closer. This is a person with a fucking... Oh. So I guess I have to be like X close for it to work. No. We did it! We did it! We did it! We did it! It just took a little cheesing. It took a little cheesing. He tried to blow me right out of the desert. We have to stop him. Let's see. And now for the greatest show of all time. Actually, I have to be right back. Give me a second. I realize it's really doing the time I go to bed. I have to feed the cats. I will be right back. They've been crying outside the door. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It plays video in Street Fighter? I don't get it. I actually have never played Street Fighter. I played Tekken 2 and I still have the CD. I still have the I say original CD. Now that I'm kind of... Hold on one second. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna check. I have like... It's a box of my PlayStation 1 CDs. Like I have two boxes like them, roughly. I have the ones that I was going to... Alright, essentially. And then the other ones that I was going to keep, and they're in two piles right now, so it's kind of a case of... Is Tekken 2 in the pile of ones I was going to get rid of? Are they the ones in the garden right now? Give me a second. Okay, it is part of the greatest hits. It's the Tekken 2 greatest hits copy, so probably not the original Tekken 2, so to speak. Or rather, when I say that, I mean not first printing, it can't really be first printing if it has greatest hits on it, right? I think I guess the same for one of the Final Fantasies. I know. Actually, wait. I think I might actually have the two copies of Final Fantasy. One might be greatest hits, the other one might not be. I kept using long range. I think that's because it attacks based on how far away I currently am, and because I was long range, because I have a spear, why shouldn't I try and attack it? I guess mid range more so, actually, for the spear. But I didn't want to get it. So I was being, you know, a coward at long distance. So that's why I kept using long distance attacks. But we finished the first part. And now for the greatest show of all time. Oh, I'm not in the game? No! Cutscene? What? Pretty. Fireworks? We didn't do bad, did we? We didn't do bad? We didn't do bad, right? Please say we didn't do bad. Oh, okay, great. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Here, take this. You get the artifact Broken Doll. So all that for fireworks? Reach for the stars, and yeah, I guess this is also how we see character designs in full, without having to resort to the encyclopedia each time. So all he did is set off fireworks. That's cute. That's cute. So we got a new... Okay, this is our world map. And again, if I were better about the whole thing with the artifacts and mono levels and stuff, I guess it would also require me to know like what artifacts need what mono levels. But I don't know that. So we're just gonna be placing, I don't want to say exactly randomly, but kind of close to randomly. We're gonna be placing kind of close to randomly. Broken Doll looks pretty creepy though. Broken Doll looks pretty creepy. Let's see. So, the innate mono levels of this is down below on the left. Okay. So the way the system works is apparently it's going to get mono levels influenced by its neighbors, but only by half. And I believe in turn, it also adds half of its mono levels to the neighbor. Something kind of like that. I'm gonna have a sip of tea. Give me a second. But because it's by half, it's kind of very limited. So I think because of how I placed things in the past, it doesn't actually really... Oh, wait. I don't actually get any benefits. Hold on one second. If I back out real quick and if I... Actually, in this case, if I place it here, it should get levels from the jungle. It should get, like, at least one fire and one earth and one, whatever the baby Yoda looking thing is. And the tree, too. And the tree. Sort of, but also not especially, I guess, because... It's also the case I'm kind of building into a corner here. I'm built into the corner with the jungle. I built into the corner. I've built into the corner with the jungle. So honestly, actually, Midna Ruins won't be terribly different. It will be a tiny bit different, actually. So if I place it over... whatever I place here will get one Ori level? The air one, with the golden one. The yellow one. It's gonna get a level of that simply because Domina has 2. I think there's no way for Domina to not start with 2, to be honest. So the actual, like, land itself doesn't carry any mana. It's all the artifacts. When they're placed and how they're placed next to each other. So... Oh, wait. Shit, I'm walking. I didn't actually mean to walk. Give me a second. I'm checking out. We're gonna drop the doll. The broken doll. So it doesn't actually show what the Lana level will be, which is a bit strange, I suppose. But I don't really know if I want to place it over here or not. I don't know if I want to place it over there or not. I can't believe I fucked up that one. I shouldn't have placed it that close. You know what? We will place it by the jungle in a second. I'm just going to... Nope, we're going to back out real quick. So, using the theory that we have right now, it's going to get at least one green, one red, one brown, and another teal, I guess. Like, that's teal, right? That's teal? It's kind of rough because it's... Okay, so it's like light blue, black, green, gold, red, brown, teal, and then what's the last color? Is that like a deep blue? Aquamarine? Oh, I don't actually know what color aquamarine is. I know it's a blue, it's just more so like how blue. Blues and greens are really rough for color names, honestly. This wasn't the point. The point was jumping over here. We're gonna put the Brokens out down here. So yeah. That looks a little creepy. I wonder what it is. It's a junkyard, no wonder. Okay, and you can see that the junkyard has multiple levels in the... It has all the levels that we were talking about. And also actually has more because Medora Beach has blue. So it gained levels from both the jungle and here. And look, actually, so the jungle did get some levels back from the junkyard, I believe. Because I don't think it started with the blue there, with the Undyne blue. It didn't start with Undyne blue. So we're gonna go to the junkyard next. I actually have, I think about it as kind of a wait, I have 3? I have 4 dolls. It feels really awkward that I can't, I have trouble counting how many dolls I have. A human is here. I wonder if it knows that we're not completely asleep. What could this mean? Oh, it's no use worrying. The wars have long since ended. We should just rest. What's wrong? Stop that whining. Those who die with desire in their hearts are doomed to wander the earth forever. You're an artificer. You shouldn't be playing with our powers. We'll get our revenge soon enough. So that overarching text, that was kind of a case of, there's a wisdom here, isn't there? There's gotta be a wisdom here. Oh, a hobby horse. Oh, wait, no, these are the toys talking. These are the toys talking. Someone cried, help, help, but I just ignored them. It was war. That's what I tell myself. Friends await you. Let the Jack-in-the-Box, the teddy bear, the doll, the Jack-in-the-Box, and the rocking horse guide you to them. Okay. If I tab out, can you still hear everything? I'm going to pop open a notebook for this. I should have brought an actual physical notebook. Okay. So, Jack-in-the-Box. I bet the order is important too, right? It cannot be. Why else would they do this? So, Jack-in-the-Box, teddy bear, doll, Jack-in-the-Box. Rocking horse. Guide you to them. Okay, yeah, I guess you could shorten it to that. So Jack in the Box. Okay. Unless it's a case of you have to follow the path. It might be follow the path. I thought maybe it might be about talking. Fork in the garbage. Not wrong. A little eye. Oh. So I suppose it's a case. Oh! Oh! There's a box up there that we can't reach. So if we go to the teddy bear. Actually, let's talk to the teddy bear real quick. Long ago, we would fly into the air and battle against the fairies. That's it. What does the Jack in the Box say? Of course, the enemy was strong, but I didn't think I would lose. So, I wonder, why am I here now? The skelly seat! The skelly seats! Oh. Teddy bear again. Okay, I can get around it. Let's see. Hey, look here. Not there. Here, the wounds. This is what keeps me going. Is this like a... Is this a graveyard? We got magical meat. We got magical meats. Okay, so we did teddy bear already, so now we need the doll. So this is the doll? I'm getting sleepy. I wonder what'll be the next time I'm granted life. So that's the doll. So that's... okay. Oh! Chest? Chest, let me get... You can see it. You guys can see it too, right? The chest right over here. I'm not imagining things. I can't get to it. I actually don't know if I've really ever sat down and watched The Island of Misfit Toys. So I don't have an option here for which path to take. Acropolis of trash. Okay. I'd be happier dying on the battlefield than sitting here rotting from the winds and rain. Okay. Jack in the Box. I was such a coward in the war. I always ran away. Everyone laughed at me for it. I wouldn't come any closer. If they see you talking to me, they'll probably laugh at you too. We're going to stay here. Okay, so this is the Jack in the Box path. What? Oh, chest. No, we can't reach this one either. We can't reach this one either. Why do they have to tempt us with this? Box is just out of reach. Okay, looking at it again, like, this is actually really creepy, isn't it? It's like a stone manatee-ish body, and then a human head with a green army helmet. Like, they mashed on parts of 3 different things here. What? Kind of a... Huh. Okay, rocking horse. That's the only way we can go. That's the only way we can go. Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn on battles real quick so I can see what this is like, because this is a really interesting critter. Come on. Fight me. Fight me! Actually, I kind of forgot that I turned off the battle, so this is a very different atmosphere than before. It's a very different atmosphere when you're just walking through versus when you're fighting through. Oh, right, I have to go back and check my chick to see what it's like. What's up with my chick? My aerial... I'm sorry, my aerial... egg. Aerial egg. So, heading... Huh. Music change. Now fight! I feel like... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, level... level 7, level 8. Curse dolls. Oh, no, 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 no. Actually, we can do this. We can mighty javelin her through. It's not cheating, it's part of the game. I've actually fought some of these enemies before, so it's not super bothersome. Oh, my poor dude's dead. My poor rabbit. My poor rabbite. Actually, it's a rabbite, not a rabbit. You get the artifact Tome of Magic. You get the artifact Moon's Mirror. Louis' place. Louis' place? He looks like a little black mage. My oh my. Thank you. The toys believe that to die is to be saved. So things ended up for the best. Killing things for the Infernal Doll. So we granted them the thing that they wanted. The thing that they desired most. They went to, like, Doll Valhalla. I kind of want to go back there. There was stuff back there, wasn't there? There was stuff back there. Oh, neat. There's a... Holy George's Labs! Professor Baum's lab. Wait, he's gone? Wait, this is not the person we talked to before. I'm Professor Baum. All the junk lying around here is the remnants of artifact creatures. They fought in a war a long time ago. Once I made a golem out of this trash, but you know what? He ran away. When I think of all the bad things he must be doing out there, it makes me want to cry. I guess even I have lapses of judgment now and again. What? Sorry, he's got a little anime sweat bum on him. Sweat mark. What else does he have to say? Anything else? I named him Pavlov, you see. If you could find him somehow, I'd be so happy. I'll find him. I'll find him. You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! Professor Baum's lab. He's a primate. You know, I was going to say he actually came out around the same time as that. Let's see. Can we go? We can't go. We can't go in the lab. That sucks. That sucks. Pokemon was 98, right? Pokemon was 98. So around the right time, but this is probably just concurrent development. I forgot I still had the fights still turn on. I still had fights turn on. Thankfully it's not too difficult. What? I say that as like a little thrash. Not like super thrash at least. And I guess the same here, like it's the era of cute little enemies. Because that guy you could also say is a bit like an older Pokemon. Second gen probably. It looks like a second gen-ish type thing, doesn't it? What? It ate me! It ate me. Like, I'm not on the right level for it. Okay, let's turn... Gonna turn off the auto fights for now. It's really Yoshi. Oh, I guess when you put it that way, yeah, it is a Yoshi. We can get the chest. Stinky breath. Oh, actually something I haven't checked in a while. What is... So I have... I have absolute garbage for weapons and stuff. It's optimized. Yeah, there's nothing here. But skills. Maybe I got a new skill. Nope. I have no magic either. I guess I have to do that on my own time. What? This is the creature that I wanted to know, like, what the fuck is it? What is it? What's the point of the thing? Okay, so there's no way around here. I'm a little lost. Kind of a... Wait, I haven't been here before? I haven't been here before, have I? Pathway of rubbish? Wait. Oh. Wait, we just came this way, sort of. Because if we go this way, it's gonna lead to the trash pile. Yeah, the trash pile. So, more of a case of... There's only one way around here, right? Because this is not a path. So, if we go back down here... if we go down... Unless we're supposed to go to the dolly horse? Fork at the garbage. No, we're gonna go follow the horse. Horse has a path. Here we go! The strange creature. And a safe spot. Hold on, save real quick. We're gonna save. So what is he? I hope the slain dolls can be reborn as humans one day. But there are barely any humans in the game. Barely. Oh, this wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to come back here to grab this. Electricity! Got electricity? And a wad of wool. Okay, so what is electricity? What does electricity mean in this game? Does it happen to be a skill? No, it's not. I don't actually... What is electricity? It's an urn? It's an urn. That's so strange. An ear of wheat is also an urn. I feel like that might be a mistranslation or something. That's so weird. So we went down here before, right? Yeah. And kind of a, this is the way back home. This is the way back home. Sort of. Sort of. A fight that we did not encounter. If we just keep going left, right? Yeah. Yeah. Now we're back at the beginning. We're back at the beginning. And we received 2 new things. I haven't finished the rest yet. This is such a, kind of a case of, we're doing like asides. We're doing a lot of asides, honestly. But I guess that's part of the game itself. Because we barely touched the main plots. Let's see. Where do we place this, actually? So this starts with one of those 3. Or do I take Moon's Mirror? Actually, hold on. Moon's Mirror does... Okay. I feel like I'm probably doing a little poorly here when it comes to this because of the placement of stuff. I'm doing pretty poorly. Okay. Like I'm building out really awkward. It should be a lake. We'll see. We'll take a look. I'm not certain. Yeah, it doesn't. It can't be placed. It can't be placed on the water, unfortunately. It can't be placed in the water. Actually, hold on. Just wanting to make sure that if I place one of these, that I'm not going to be you can't overload, but like it would be a shame to place it in a place where it doesn't it gets extra help in a certain section when it could be fine. So it's the question of, do I do Tome of Magic or Moon's Mirror for next for placement? Tome of Magic makes me wonder if that's going to be Geo, because that's where the school is. Let's see. So a dark, a gold, and a fire. So if I place something here, it's gonna get blue. It's gonna get blue of the wazoo. So like the aquamarine blue. And also actually it's going to get the other one. So this might actually not be, this might be fine for that. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna place that here. We're gonna place that here. Is this Geo? Is this Geo? Or is this something else? It's Geo! I was right. Okay. It's Geo. Let's do a quick sneak peek at Geo. Geo, I know, is where, based on the name, so we have the Jumi, right? And they're essentially crystal gems. They're gem people. So Geo has to do with their, at least partially their plot line. Oh, right. Actually, before that, we're gonna check on the bird. Do we want to make like a cannibal chocobo? Because we could. We can make a cannibal chocobo. Can we get a cannibal chocobo? I'm gonna make a cannibal chocobo. What you feed it does influence it. I'm not certain what the mechanics are. They were not explicit. The monster corral. Come on. Do we get a chocobo? Monster bar. It's not a chocobo. It's what kind of name does this creature... You saw it, right? What kind of name does it get? What is it? It's a cockatrice. What kind of name does the cockatrice get? I feel like I should go to an auto name generator. I'm just such... I'm sad that it's not a chocobo. I was really looking forward to having a chocobo. No, we're not naming it that. We're not naming it that. Give me a second. What is that? Okay. We're not naming a penis duo. It doesn't... I was going to say it doesn't have... Bingle? Bingle. Bingle's cute. Now that I think about it though, penis duo is actually really, like... It's really apt for a cockatrice like this. Because... Just thinking like duo, except... Like trice. Trice. How to put it? I guess like trice sounds like thrice, I suppose. That sort of pun. I really do hate how even here I can't just use the keyboard to like type it. I have to enter it this way. Like this is for Steam. Why couldn't you make this work? Just this one piece, please. Oh, Bingle's actually quite powerful at just being level 1. We're going to... You didn't see this. You didn't see that. We'll just leave the bird there for now. Let's just leave the bird there for a minute. I mean, they didn't. They did good on some parts of it. The controls are a little funky. Controls are just a tiny bit funky. They did rearranges for all the music after all. Actually, hold on real quick. So you kind of heard a bit of Gio's music. Okay, this wasn't the... Oh, I didn't... I was just going to swap music. I was going to swap the music so you could hear the arranged version. And the upscale the background, except there's some small flaws in there. Which, let's see, can you see any here? No, you can't. We're gonna swap really quick to the arranged version. The arranged version. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, can we? We can't. We can't go around. I thought maybe we had a choice. Oh, students. I hate school. After a good dream, I like to skip school and go for a walk. Oh, it's a Sproutling. The wind blew some leaves away. What? What? Gnome Day? This map is so awkward too. Like, where go? Like, we were just here. Okay, so there's a shop in here we can go. This is one of those things that I needed to be careful about placing. This is one of those things that I needed to be very careful about placing because it's one of the 4 shops that you have access to, and I don't know what I did. I hope I didn't fuck up the placement and end up, like, giving myself the wrong type of equipment. Oh, I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. Let's see. I remember very much liking the flutes when I first played this, but again, I don't super remember what it does. We're going to do some upgrades. We're gonna get some upgrades. Okay. And what else? What is a hallberg? You can get a shield? I don't know if I could actually use a shield though. Oh, these aren't too expensive though, at least. Chainmail hood. Fair. It's just, it's so much more expensive than the other things. Okay, we're just gonna limit it to that for right now, and we're going to equip some better stuff. What happens if I optimize all? Excellent. Excellent. I have so many wind caps. I actually should probably sell a couple of those. Actually, hold on. How much can I sell the wind caps for? I feel like this is something... 4. 4. That wasn't even really worth it, was it? I'm gonna grab a flute, but I guess it's a case of... We're gonna go with wood flute, actually, because then we can get Strangling Vine. I think that's very appropriate. That's very appropriate. Okay. And we're gonna equip that. We're gonna stay on brands. We're gonna stay on brands. Okay, I guess that's that. Magic. We have the wood flutes. So I guess I have something else I can do. Oh, another Sproutling. Talk to me. The wind blew. Okay, right, we already talked to this guy. It's just kind of, maybe I shouldn't have been so... Wait a second. I know this person. No sparkle. This one doesn't sparkle either. Pardon me, my name is Alex. I'm a jewel merchant. What can I do for you? We're gonna shop real quick. We're gonna buy. Look at the things that we could buy. We can buy a lapis lazuli, we can buy a pearl, an emerald, coral, ivory, crystals. What can I do for you? Let's ask questions. About jewels. Regular jewels. Precious stones grow deep inside the earth over a long period of time. They can be very fragile. Beautiful for sure, but fragile. Which stones do you want to know about? They get more valuable toward the top. Let's ask about rubies real quick. Ruby, also known as corundum, is another hard stone. It's usually red or pink. I've heard of a ruby that burns bright red, called the Flame of Hope. Which stone did you want to know about? They get more valuable towards the top. Clarius. Pearl isn't a stone. It's a precious thing. They take a little bit of liberty for some of this. They take a little bit of liberty. It's a jeweler thing, I guess. Okay, we're gonna ask about lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is made up of several minerals and has a deep blue color. I've heard of a gorgeous blue stone called the Sky of Dust. Which stone? We're gonna ask about pearl next. Pearls come in many colors, including white, pink, and even black. The exact way in which pearls are created is shrouded in mystery, so they don't know how pearls are made in this world. Some say they come from the sea, others say they fall from the moon. I wonder what the truth might be. I've heard rumors of a special pearl called the Lost Moon. It is a mysterious jewel which travels from owner to owner of its own accord. One more. Alexandrite is a rare gemstone that's green by day and purple by night. That was rather short. We're going to talk about Jumi cores next. Jumi cores contain both magic and the power of life. That's why the Jumi have been hunted throughout the ages. You're not looking for Jumi cores, are you? Are we looking for Jumi cores? Are we looking for Jumi cores? I don't know. A Jumi will die if you take their core from them. Please remember that. Monostones. All the things you're gonna need to connect. Looking for poached Jumi cores. You haven't played this game before, have you? Sometimes the world's mana energy crystallizes to form a mana stone. I've never seen one, have you? I don't think I have. I didn't think so. Mana energy is inherently unpredictable, so for it to crystallize is a 1 in a million occurrence. Pearls in this universe are probably made by some scary-ass monster. Take one from a main character. Oh, also thank you, Xianzhou, for the follow. So, it's two decades old. This is not my first playthrough. I'm going to say that Alazul, the Jumi, is looking for Pearl, who's another Jumi. She often gets lost. She seems to kind of fall into a bit of a... She just kind of like blacks out or something. I'll put it that way. And also... Actually, you know what? I'll save this for later. Let's go back. About the Jewel Hunter. Let's ask about the Jewel Hunter. We're asking Alex about the Jewel Hunter. She only wants the most valuable jewels, and she always leaves a note before she strikes again. She? Rumor has it the thief is a woman. Shenanigans. Yep. Valuable jewels. Yes, Inspector Boyd has even advised the store to be careful. One more question about the Jewel Hunter. A note? So I hear. I don't know what it says. The victims. Let's not talk about the victims. I heard that some of the victims are Jumi. Perhaps the Jumi really are doomed to die out. Inspector Boyd. He's a short, loud mouse man, and he's after the jewel hunter. Once you see him, you'll never forget him. About the Jumi, what does Alex know about the Jumi? Much about the Jumi is still unknown, but I'll tell you what I can. They're known for their long lifespans and the fragility of their cores. A Jumi can live as long as its core remains undamaged. But their cores are fragile and prized for their beauty by humans, among others. The Jumi were once hunted for their cores. Jumi legends. There is one famous story about them. It says that anyone who cries for the Jumi will turn to stone. So, Rubens, the Flame of Hope, a ruby cord Jumi, his girlfriend, was turned to stone. And Sandra, the jewel hunter, knew of this. I don't remember if she named his girlfriend. I don't remember. But it could have been made up to prevent contact with outsiders. Jumi traditions. The Jumi have several unique traditions. Ask me anything. No, what made you think that? What made you think that? Never. Alex, Sandra, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Never. Strata are like ranks for Jumi cores. Also, we spent a bit of time looking at Sandra earlier in the arts. We spent a bit of time looking at Sandra. I also want to say, how human are these folk? How human do they look? Okay. At the top is the stratum of the Clarius. That's followed by the stratum of the Lucidia and the stratum of the half Lucidia. The stratum of the Claws is at the bottom. And the guardian who occupies the stratum of the Clarius is the symbol of the entire Jumi people. The Jumi are divided into two roles, knights and guardians. The knight fights while the guardian heals. And there are ancient records describing the Jumi as always working in pairs. We've got nothing else. Okay, let's see real quick. Can I... Gallery. So we have official art here. Yeah, so look at Sandra. That's Sandra up top. Maybe the colors are a bit misleading, but let's see if there's anything else for them. Oh, I've never actually seen this before. This is cute. She's real cute. This is Pearl. We haven't met her yet. But relatively human looking, right? Aside from the giant pearl in her chest. And here we have El Azul. We've met him yet. We have met him. And knowing what we know now about working in pairs, guardians and knights. I now remember this. Okay, a little bit more. So I talked. Oh, the eyes will be my demise. Thank you for the follow. Why would a human know so much Jumi culture despite being human? He's a jeweler. She's a jeweler. Alex is a jeweler. Alex is a jeweler. So I think it would make sense for them to know. It would make sense for them to know. Considering that it's kind of a case of where does the boundary of a normal jewel begin and a Jumi core end? Where does it end? I don't remember if it's explained. But so I talked about how there's multiple paths in the game for different storylines. So one of them is for the Jumi, essentially. Then we have another one, which I believe is this set, this pair. We haven't met him yet, but we have met Dana. We have met Dana. And I suppose this is part of the third set, I think? I could be wrong. Yeah, yeah. So they get a little furry. They get a little furry. But also at the same time, like, dragon tail? Wolf face? They have sproutlings. Did it cycle back? I think it cycled back, yeah. A little... really... Yeah. Again, I really like the character designs in here. They're really cool. He's popping up with Gnome Day. Can I... I'm trying to see if I can... I want to, like, go up. I can? Cafe, sorry, Carl? Tipo? Oh. Again, the easiest path, I believe, to unlock is Elazul's because it kind of gets, like, you get smacked in the face with it when you first start the game. The other ones are a little harder to discover, I think, so we haven't hit upon those yet. But I would like to hit upon those. Step up to the counter, please. Entire race of Tipos. So I should be doing this more with like a oi British accent. I'm selling the minerals I've mined around here. So I guess this is for crafting. What? There's nothing up here? There's nothing up here. Wait. Okay, yeah. I guess it's just a cut through. The ends of the line. This is Legend of Mana. It's a PlayStation. It was originally a PlayStation 1 game, but it has been. School is so boring. School is so boring. I hate war. I can never enjoy magic used for fighting. So, it's a PlayStation 1 game. I'm playing the Steam HD remaster with updated music and updated like HD backgrounds. Another Sproutling. What's it gonna say? I'm only thinking about flowers in bloom. That's rather naughty when you think about it. Oh wait, did you see the little black mage? Hold on. You saw the little black mage, right? So right now we're in Geo, which is a city with a strong magic school. Have I played any board games lately? I played Scythe. I meant to play it last week, but I didn't break it out on stream. But I'm planning on playing more Scythe this Friday. This Friday at 9 p.m. If I don't oversleep again by like 10 hours, my sleep schedule's all whack. My sleep schedule's really whack. And tonight, actually, I should be playing board games in Meat Space. I did just get Frosthaven, but I haven't busted that one out. I mean, I got it a few weeks ago, but I haven't busted it out yet because it requires actually like getting people to come over because that's a 35-pound board game. That's not happening. I'm not bringing that out anywhere. Why is there like a rabbi? Oh, it's my pet. That's my pet. What is it? The last one I remember playing otherwise would have to be... I keep forgetting the name of it because I don't own it. We played, I think it's Art of War. And that was... We initially only played a short version. I'm still standing. We initially only played a short version, like we cut it, but it plays a lot better when you play a full game, when you don't cut out areas. When I say Art of War, I've shown this before. Let me grab it out. Where is it? That's the wrong window. Okay. Arts of War board game. It might actually not be called Art of War. I have to figure it out. No, it's not Art of War. It's not Art of War, but it's something of war. It's something of war. I swear. Frick. Age of War. It's Age of War. The problem is that the cover is so stylized. Yeah, I haven't played Everdell since, unfortunately. I haven't played Overdose since. I spent a lot of time off stream grinding Bloodstained. That ate up a lot of time. Let's see. Let me grab. I'm trying to find a copy of Art of. I keep saying Art of War. It's Age of War. It's Age of War. Okay. I found an image. Can I save it as something that will be shown here? Can I save it? No, I can't. I can't. Let me just save as. Let me just save. Let me save. No, I don't pop up. Go away. I'm actually. Why can't I like save anything here? This is so fucky. This is so messed up. Okay, I can save it this way. I wonder if I have to update this if it's like broken. That's not it. That is Dragon Lady. That is Dragon Lady. I need a different one. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about. It's Age of War. I keep mentally replacing with Art of War. But I've been told it plays like I forgot the name. It's a Yahtzee. It plays like Yahtzee, I've heard. Which I've actually never played. I say I've never played Yahtzee. I may have played Yahtzee like once or twice. I don't know how to play Yahtzee. As far as I know, I've never played Yahtzee. So take it with a grain of salt when I say I heard it plays like Yahtzee. There's a lot of base level games that I never picked up. I once knew how to play like Gin Rummy. And a few other things. But otherwise like my base game knowledge is a bit off. As I said, I've never played Catan either. Most of them aren't worth picking up. I think it's more so like from a different age if you're not from a family that played a lot of board games. For instance, my family didn't really play a lot. We had a copy of Monopoly, we had Trivial Pursuit, we had... I don't even know if I had a copy of Life. I think I had to play that at a friend's house. And we had the Genus edition, I believe, of Trivial Pursuit. We had very old board games. Very old. But I want to say, at the same time, like... there's a lot of modern games that aren't worth picking up either. I remember going to PAX and playing when Mysterium had not just first come out, but when Mysterium was very popular. I say it was very popular. It's still fun. It's still kind of popular. But there were a lot of Mysterium clones, so to speak. And I don't honestly... like, I played a few of them there. I don't remember any of their names. But like, Age of War, it's fun. It's a good time filler. I guess kind of similar to like, it's a more involved love letter-ish type thing, filler game. That sort of thing. I haven't played Love Letter in a long time either. I haven't played a Love Letter in a long time. You wouldn't want to be the ghost? I don't mind playing the ghost. It really depends on the group that you're playing with, though. Can I not go in the store? I can't. So we have the school here. I have played the ghost, but only in meat space. Only in meat space. The most fun I think I've seen has been a pair of ghosts. They were two drunk people, and together they made one competent ghost. One competent ghost. It was also a large group of people, so I think like by them combining into a single ghost, they allowed to fit more than the normal, what is it, 8 players, I think? So we were able to play 9. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. Unless all male teachers look like this. Can I help you with something? That's all you have to say? That's all you have to say? Did you actually play Monopoly properly, though? Or did you play the homebrewed version, so to speak? The common homebrewed version. It is fun to mix up the groups that you play the game with. Although I played with one person who was Ghost, she gimped herself so hard. Just... I think it was a case of she would only Raven at the beginning. She used her Ravens very strictly, not according to the base rules, but according to other rules that she felt were in place. Even when we told her that, like, no, you can make it easier on yourself. We lost that game. We lost that game. You don't think there's... Yeah, there have been people who play Monopoly with more, well, using the base rules. I remember I went with some friends to Hawaii, and we went to a quote-unquote board game bar, so we heard... they did have, like, Monopoly and Life, so... And a couple other, like, ratty old games. Thank you, Pandemonium Gaming Official, for the follow. They had some ratty old games. So, I picked out... They had really good beer select... Not beer. They had good beer, but a very small amount of beer. It was kind of like a tap-your-own sort of thing going on. Like, they gave you a card, and you could use it to fill your own beer or alcohol or whatever, and there was a set limit to how much you could take out, but it's not like I hit that. I think I was doing I think I did like hard kombucha, or maybe it wasn't even hard kombucha. See, they didn't even need to serve you. They didn't even need to serve you. But again, so they had ratty old board games. So I dragged out Mousetrap, and we set up Mousetrap according to the rules, and the guy running the place, it was a tiny place, just kind of like, I've never actually seen anyone reading the rules for Mousetrap. They always, I guess, just like build the trap and try and set it off instead of trying to actually play it. Mousetrap's not super fun. It's not. Even when you play by the rules. I don't know how to play Carcassonne either. I feel like a poser saying that. I don't know how to play Carcassonne. I don't think I've ever played it. I honestly don't know if I even know anyone who owns it. That might be the bigger problem. A game that I do want to play again, it's been a little bit, has been Bargain Quest. Everyone's boycotting school. Why are they boycotting? Oh! This is sorry, just looking down below, it's just kind of a... What? Is that a tapestry down there? We could conduct an experiment if Nunezak wasn't here. Okay, so that's all she has to say, I suppose. Who is Nunezak? Is that the person down here? Oh! She's cute. Hi! Hi! Look, okay, we can see something else. What is this? Oh, this is a person! I'm Nunezak, conjurer extraordinaire. Oh, okay, is that all you can say? My handle is the Green Wiggly. What the frick? My handle is the Green Wiggly. I suppose in that case, like, I have a Green Wiggly too. It's right here. Sorry. Yeah, Carcassonne is a board game. I actually don't know anything about it because, again, I don't even know if I've ever seen anyone else play it. I guess it's kind of a bit of there are generations of board games, and I missed I missed out on that one. I missed out on that one. So we went up here. We went to the jeweler, we went to the cafe, we went to the shops. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. Can't just show them. Look, it's there. This is a really weird perspective. I'm sorry. Anyone? Oh, hey, look, it's we're in the Duchess's place because you're Skippy. You're Skippy. I'm Quickfoot Skippy. Nobody can outrun me. Take him on a quest. Leave him alone. As long as Christy's paying us, we can't leave. I'm Hanson the Powerful. Nobody's stronger than me. We'll leave him alone. Duh, it's our job to stay here and rot. They're so sad. They're so sad. Magic Maze. Huh. I've not heard of that. I have heard of other games where you have to be very careful about how you talk. There's Tragedy Looper, actually, which has a similar sort of thing where you can't... Your communication is limited outside of specific things. Outside of specific situations. And thank you for the follow, Action Production 14. Is this Christy? Hello. Hi, I'm Christy. I own this palace. What? Oh, it's Mr. Fuddy Duddy. I'm the palace steward. You may call me Sotheby. I recently heard that Hamson and Skippy often complain about Madame Christie. They don't complain. Very well. I don't want to get them fired. How are they going to pay things back then? Actually, I was going to go up here. But you can't go up here? That sucks. A mall maze, actually. When you say a mall maze, like an actual mall, I could see that being reskinned to be really neat. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I shouldn't be here. Oh, okay. I don't... I don't know if I should be here now. What's going on? This is the battle arena. Engage your comrades in combat here to determine who's the superior fighter. It looks like you're all alone. Would you like to call for it? Okay, so this is... Oh, this is supposed to be like PvP. There's a PvP minigame here. I wasn't expecting that. In the basements of the palace. No, I didn't want to... Let's go back out. Let's go back out. Let's go back out. There's nothing over here, right? No? Okay. A magic mall? Naming over on top. I mean, that's fair, yeah. It's just more so like mall. It's kind of a... I'm thinking, is it like a Dead 2000s mall? Is it like an 80s mall? When you say magic mall, you mean like, so it's got the trappings of... Hold on, I'm gonna actually, I need a picture of this to understand. To like fully grasp Magic Maze. Because I'm thinking a bit like, so a bazaar type thing? A bazaar type mall? Okay, I got some photos up. The art style reminds me of something a little bit. Okay, I got an image. Let's bring it up real quick. It looks a little familiar with a cartooniness, but like that specific brand of cartooniness. I guess it reminds me of like a very tiny bit of Scott Kurtz when he gets off template, so to speak. 2000 small, but slightly more convoluted. Okay, so this is what we're talking about here. So it's tile-based. Okay. It's tile-based. Oh. The meeples are really... I feel like that's a very old style of meeple, isn't it? Thank you, Flanson, for the follow. That's almost Sorry-like, isn't it, in the meeple style? It actually stands out quite a bit now, that I think about it. When did this come out? Because the parts, like the fact that there's a timer and the meeples and everything makes me feel like this is a game that was originally published in like the 80s or 90s, honestly. Or maybe they just got parts for cheap because... Not parts for cheap exactly, but... The aesthetic is a little different. The aesthetic's a little different. It's from 2017. Huh. It doesn't, like, the cover art feels like a 2017 game, but the rest of it doesn't. It feels like a reskin. So it's already been re-implemented. Let's see. So I suppose the case is, like, it's re-implemented by, which is it, does it re-implement anything itself? It doesn't re-implement anything. Okay. So there's a Magic Maze on Mars from 2019 and Magic Maze Kids, which is actually really cute looking. It's actually really cute looking. Hold on a second. The cover of this. No, I don't want to wet pee. I don't want to wet pee. Give me a JPEG. I have to do something, Meeple? It's only... Oh! It's the conch. It's the conch. It's the magic conch. So yeah, the Magic Maze Kids one looks pretty cute too. The rhino in the armor reminds me of Robin Hood. This is a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. Yeah, I don't know anyone with this game as far as I know. But Magic Maze for Kids, let's see. I wonder if this is something that I could get. I have some younger nibblings that I sometimes play games with, and it's a bit... A lot of the games that they'll say, Prim, you have the games, bring them over. And it's kind of I don't know if you want to play these games with children, to be honest. Some of them are fine, but for the much, much younger kids, not so much. And even sometimes it's a bit difficult. I usually pull out for family games. Anomia, or I have Pantone as well. But it can be difficult because they're both very pop culture, like trivia-esque kind of games. It's hard to make generations meet. Elves have long generations, you know? And it's probably made worse by the fact that some of the nibblings are half elves. So yeah, things that both of them... Here's Netrunner. Oh no! A number of years ago, back when the first Ghostbusters board game came out. I say first. The one that came out sometime between 2010 and 2020. I did attempt to play that with one of my nephews, and it's a co-op game too, so I thought it'd be fine. Not so fine. Not so fine. It did not work out as I had hoped. I don't think he quite understood. He didn't quite grok it. And I think he was a teen or a preteen. But that was just between a few of us. A few of us. Like, not even trying to involve the older generations. At least now I know how to grab Skippy if I need him. The perspective change, though. Okay. So... it's kind of a case... I know... that's for leaving. We're actually going to really quickly... I'll go back over here. So what I want to do is see about what I have for the diary. Actually, I might call it here. There is something I have to take care of. So events. I never... Oh, I actually have a few bit more. So we have to find the golem. We have to deal with the beachside romance. We have to make sure that they stay together, I suppose. For the baby's sake. And Tea Time of Danger, which was the rescuing Tifa from the ruins. Now that I know that I don't have to keep doing the fights, it should be a lot easier for me to deal with. And then the Little Sorcerers, which is actually probably the first thing I really, really, really need to do. Because that unlocks some people in town. This gets me 2 little helpers. If you've seen the Legend of Mana anime, I think the Little Sorcerers is one of the first plot lines that you deal with. Or it's shown in flashbacks. It might actually be flashbacks now I think about it. Speaking of little kids. Little sorcerers. They're all cute. Okay. Can I save right here? Hello, former Bean. Sorry, I am about to end for the day. Let's see. Wait, I can save right here. It feels so strange to be able to do this. Yeah. Walk the plank. Oh yeah, I do have King of Tokyo. I don't break that out too often. I think part of it is more so, I guess because it's so directly, that King of Tokyo is a... There's another game that it's kind of based on, right? In terms of feeling. Is it again Yahtzee? I do a lot of Yahtzee comparisons here because I don't know what Yahtzee is like. Is it Yahtzee? But yeah, I have King of Tokyo and I have some of the expansions too. Like I think I have the holiday one with the gingerbread man and the totally not Jack the Pumpkin King. And a couple of the extra bits because I think it was very popular for... Yeah, dice push your luck, because you're trying to stay in the circle to be king, but you also don't... While you're king, you are able to get hit by the other monsters who are vying for that spot. And then there's also the bay that opens up depending on the number of players. Let me bring up King of Tokyo real quick. And then there's an expansion, right? I mean, like... Or a rethinning. I think that there's a couple of re-implementations. Let's see. God, they put out so many monsters. Yeah, this is like, there's, actually looking at it, it's kind of a wait. I don't have these monsters. I don't have this version. How many versions are there? Okay, yeah, I think this is the version I have. Let me grab it up. Although I guess it's I say older, but at the same time, this one has a whole bunch of stickers on it. This one has a whole bunch of stickers. King of New York. I might actually have King of New York too, I'm not certain. I'd have to check. Sometimes you get gifted things you don't remember. So this is King of Tokyo, like the box art, the version I have, or something similar to it. You actually have to play it the way you intended. Yeah, but that makes it simple for like teaching other people. I haven't heard of Walk the Plank though. Walk the Plank. I say I'm gonna be ending soon. Oh wait, I need to add board game. Yeah, I think King of Tokyo is really popular. Well, I say really popular. It's pretty well known, isn't it? It's a pretty common one. It's not super complicated either. It's pretty light. And it's also, like, the base game box I think is pretty small, which is really nice because, man, monster boxes are annoying to carry. I hate monster boxes. Actually, the ones I'm really happy with are... I'm trying to remember if it's Buttonwood. Is it Buttonwood Games? It's Button something. Button something. Button Shy Games. They're like super tiny. They're wallet-sized games. I have a couple of those. They're not... As I said, they're wallet-sized. So there's not like a whole lot of variety necessarily to the individual games. So at the same time, like, you're locked in an elevator or something, you could bust it out. It literally fits in your pocket. It even fits into girl pockets. It fits into girl pockets. Like those stupid thin jean pockets. Let me grab out. Let's see. I like In Vino Morte. And Tassimasi. I like Tassimasi. What do I have? Let's see. Tassimasi. I actually don't know if I own Tassimasi because that might be a friend that owns it. I'm trying to see if I can find a copy that shows like someone's hand in comparison to the container for the game. And the answer seems to be not a special. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, that's the expansion collection. That's not what I want. Expansion collection. I say that, and yet... Okay, so it looks like the expansion collection is about the same size as the actual game. We'll update that really quick. So yeah, it's pretty thin. It's like a little plastic thing, so it doesn't get paper beat up. Handbag? Yeah, you can have a purse. You can have a purse or a handbag, but girls can have pockets too. In fact, if she has a dress or a skirt that has pockets. I don't want to say she's obligated to tell you if you compliment the dress, but it's like the #1 thing. It's kind of... It's really hard to resist when someone's like, oh, nice skirt. I'm like, thanks, it has pockets. It just kind of comes out. I have a skirt that I really like, and the day I discovered it had a pocket, because the pocket was buried in the pleats, it was amazing. Like, it's a really good pocket too, because it is a pleated skirt. It can actually it can fit quite a bit. Pockets are very important, because if you don't have a pocket, then you need a purse, and purse is kind of annoying. And you can't always have a purse in all situations. And then where are you gonna store it? Your sock? Your bra? That's kind of gross. It's kind of annoying on multiple fronts. Yeah. Yeah, skirts can have pockets. It depends on the design. Pleated skirts, it's very easy to hide, actually. I probably can't actually find any photos. Pleated skirt, pockets. Because you can't really see it. It's something you kind of have to feel. When I say a pleated skirt, I just say, think about your average anime schoolgirl skirt, the one with the lots of folds in it. That kind of pleated skirt. It's really easy to hide a pocket in one of the pleats because it's just kind of covered up by the folds. It's covered up by the folds. And that's the kind of skirt that I discovered after buying it, like months after buying it, that it had a pocket. Only one, but still, that was enough. Again, rather big because the pleats, it hides things very well. They took the pockets out? What the fuck? Why would they do... Why would they do that? It's like a murder of the dress. The only thing I can think of is if they alter the lines too much somehow, but they should still be able to keep it in. There's also the case of... So supposedly the reason why they tend to not have pockets is because they ruin the lines of the dress or the lines of the pants. Which I guess kind of works when it's supposed to be really tight, I suppose, because there's not... When you put things in your pockets, it kind of bulges out, and you have to deal with having that extra fabric around there, which is why pleated skirts can get away with it, because it's already kind of like... There's so much fabric there to hide it. But yeah, that's why, like, women's jeans pockets are usually so tight, because they don't want to get in the way. They don't want to make it look bad. They don't have to deal with that fabric. They already have to deal with putting it in and out because waist versus hips and all that junk. Which is why it's really hard for women's pants for sizing. Cargo skirts. Cargo skirts. I've had friends who've had skirts they could kind of describe as cargo skirts. So it's much less like, what exactly makes cargo pants, really? What really makes cargo pants? Is it that it's kind of a dusty, sandy color, and then lots of pockets, I guess? Because then you can go for a pretty straight cut skirt. But again, you have the problem of needing extra, needing it to be loose enough to be able to fit, to allow for the bulge of whatever is in the pockets. Unless you go for like a long skirt. I'm not even thinking about long skirts here. I'm thinking about mini skirts, I guess. I'm thinking about only mini skirts, really. If you have a longer skirt, you can kind of ignore all this because you can do a lot more with that. But yeah, no, bras with pockets kind of... because then you need to pay for something. What are you going to do? Go to the bathroom first? That's kind of weird. It looks weird. You're not going to be... And, like, who really wants to accept, like, bra money? No one does. No one does. No one wants to touch that stuff. Just... It doesn't work that... You can't just shake it out. You can't just shake it out. What? No. No. You can't. It doesn't... What, you think she's just gonna like jump up and down and it's gonna fall out of the shirt? No, it doesn't. It should not work that way. The band should be too, I don't want to say too tight, but like your band shouldn't be moving for that. It shouldn't get down there. That's awful. If they're willing to learn Monopoly, that's something. Uno, though. Uno. I haven't played that in a while. There is... Look at Anomia. And again, the button games are pretty easy. The button games are pretty easy. The button shy games, let me see. You should be able to fit a Switch into a pocket. I can't even fit my Switch into my purse properly. I have another container for that. I have an actual... Oh, Vibrator is acting up. Love Letter is also really good. Love Letter is really good. Love Letter is also fun with the whole concept of... When I play Love Letter with friends, not with family, it's kind of a question of, okay, so you've won the chit. Describe what the chit represents. What is the token of love? I don't know if I would do that with not friends, though. I actually wonder if that's part of the base game. If you're supposed to do that or not. It might be a little weird, though. I also like doing, for Love Letter, I have the edition. I have a couple editions, actually. I managed to wheedle my way into getting a wedding edition, but I also have a regular edition from that same set. And also the, I guess, like more woodcut-esque type. So that woodcut-esque type, that edition has... It had an expansion or like promo cards for having a princess with glasses or having a prince. So what my group likes to do is use that version, and then I think we ignore the priest. We swap out the rules for the priest from the regular edition. We don't like that version of the priest. But we will basically shake up the princesses and the prince and do a random draw from that. So we don't know actually who we are vying for the attention of until the game is over, essentially. Or until you find the lucky prince or princess. Oh, thank you for the water. Let me have some tea. Oh, hello, Tigga. Thank you for the posture check. Good morning. Good morning. I overslept by 10 hours. So early morning. But I'm going to be ending soon, and there's something I have to take care of. My sleep schedule's been all whack because of the packages. Speaking of which. Blah. Oh, I mean, actually, you might be able to hear it. You can't hear it, probably. I got a new microphone stand. Or that was one of the packages. One of the packages was a microphone stand. How many hours did I sleep? I wasn't counting. I wasn't counting. I wasn't counting. Maybe like 16, 20? Something like that? Something like that. I had to get the package for the... I had to get the package for the stands today. It's a garden elf thing. It's a garden elf thing. Sparkle Kitty? I feel like I do know someone who has Sparkle Kitty. I feel like it's not the first time I've heard that name. How is that pop? It's a garden elf thing. It's a Gardenelle thing. So sometimes, like hibernation essentially, like mini hibernations. I've slept through long times in the past, honestly. I've slept through long times. So it's kind of a case of, I say I'm like this old, but at the same time, it feels like sometimes doesn't quite count because of how much I tend to sleep. It's really unfortunate though, because it's just kind of like, oh, the weather is too hot or too cold. I'm just going to hibernate a little younger, a little longer. Waking years, I'm 10 years younger. Yeah, you could count it that way. You can count it that way. But posture check. Okay. Ah! Okay. 10 years younger though, I might put it as longer than that. I feel like even for a garden elf, I do tend to have more periods of sleeping than not. Okay, so I saved. Let's see, where can we go from here? Is there anyone else that we can look at who's doing retro that I recognize right now? Who is on? I'm not normally awake at this time. I'm not normally awake. Let's see. Oh, there's someone playing Threads of Fate. There's someone playing Threads of Fate. I'm happy. I'm excited. Okay. And they haven't been live for that long. They are Monobo? I haven't heard of them, but we'll check them out. I wonder how long they've been playing. Oh wait, they're in German. I don't understand German. I don't understand German. It's a shame. I guess this is like peak time for Europeans, isn't it? It's peak time for Europeans. You speak German? You speak German, yes, but I don't know if the majority of the chat does. I don't speak any second languages. I'm learning to sing in Japanese a little bit. Although I have troubles with that. I was actually doing a piece. I was doing a piece earlier where I was trying yesterday. I was figuring out with the teacher because we had the Romaji and we had the kanji and we were listening to the music. It was kind of okay, it's reading as the reading we have is Kanash, but it does not sound like she's saying that. What the fuck is she saying? She cannot be saying Kanash. It turns out it was a tosh. She was saying a tosh. I guess it was the first person who did it was basing it only on the kanji and not on what she was actually saying. Okay. So, let's see. Koopa is on. She's just chatting. I wonder what she's chatting about. Let's see. Let's see. But she's only been on for like 40 minutes. She's reading Fire Punch? Is Fire Punch a... It's a manga. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. Because there's very few people right now otherwise. Okay. Okay. We'll go say hello to Koopa. Fire Punch? Ah, I haven't actually read Chainsaw. I haven't read Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I haven't read Chainsaw Man. I kind of mean to. But time. Time. I know Makima. Only by art, though. Let's go do that. So... Thank you very much again for coming. I'm sorry that it was... I'm sorry it was 10 hours late for stream, I am going to do my best to make sure that my sleep schedule is fixed and that Scythe will happen at 9 p.m. on Friday. 9 p.m. on Friday. I'm really I really want to play Scythe again. It was really cool. The art was really neat. And otherwise, on Sunday, we are going to be finishing Drayden in Love. We're going to be finishing Drayden in Love. And there may be a new microphone involved in that. I have to work around binaural mics. It's going to be a different reading experience for me. It's going to be way different than just in front of a regular mic. But it's really fun so far, actually, like playing with it. It makes so many fun noises. Okay. Thank you again. Have a good morning.